Hello, my name is Sabrina, and I love video games. Ever since I was little, I've always played a lot of games, whether in phones or in PlayStation. One of the things that I've always looked forward to whenever I get back from school is video games. Whether it's a cool, badass assassin game where you became the badass assassin and sneak up on people, or maybe just a trashy makeup game where you slide your finger around to give them eyeshadows and makeup. But one thing that I have to admit is that I rarely played Indonesian games. Except for that weird tahu bulat game where you just tap your fingers 100 times so that the customer kept coming. And I just gotta admit, my fingers are burning. Indonesia had tried to make a lot of attempts to enter the international market, and some of it did work. Like for example, a horror game called Dreadout that showcased many horror spooks of Indonesians. Why did I just do that? And one of the untouched market for Indonesian game is mobile games. As someone without a gaming PC, I of course tend to play a lot of more games in phones. But most of the Indonesian game that I try to play is either boring or just sometimes not being in my alley. So one day, when I tried to look up in Play Store, I ended up finding this game, Cisini Stories. The game is created by Ikan Asin Production in June 17, 2024. The game is a life simulation RPG for girls with dreamy boys, anime art, and pixel style. So basically it's a game where you try to win these four boys who seems very interested at you and maybe wanted to marry you if you kept giving rice every day. I like to call this game the Indonesian Harvest Moon because it has similar style, where you are gardening, working your dream job, and just doing quests to get closer to every citizen of the city. The four main people you can get close to is these four very handsome boys who you can date and marry. Each heart on the character represents on how close you are to the character. With each heart you earn from the character, you will be able to progress to the story. So who is these four very handsome boys that I mentioned earlier? Well, I will introduce to you. Azril, a government worker who is very bubbly and cheerful and likes to play and sings guitar a lot. Indra, a bank manager who seems very sweet but is a bit traumatized of love. And then Angga, a cool doctor who seems very composed but is actually just a loner who likes cat. And lastly but never the least, Reza, a policeman who likes to work out on the gym a lot and also likes to help people around him. Well, Sabrina, all these boys seems really handsome and cool. I don't know who to pick. Well, you don't. I personally have finished the game 4 times just to get close to all these 4 boys because I love them. So yeah, no need to make a choice. It's frivolous time. Well, how do you get close to all these handsome people? You can do it either by talking to them every week to increase your relationship, or maybe you can just do their tasks. They will either text you on what they wanted, or maybe you can just open up the app on the player's phone and see their accounts. There you can see what you can gift to them in a week. And oh hey, mom wanted some goopy fish? When I first played the game, I honestly was very surprised to find out whenever you try to make a decision in the game, you have to increase your skill for it. Why am I so surprised? Is that not normal? Well, in other games, as a visual novel game player, I tend to come across a lot of games where you have to pay to be able to choose a certain decision. You have to earn diamonds for it, and you can't earn diamonds unless you have to pay for it. And yeah, I'm a broke student, so no, I'm not paying for that. I had a lot of fun playing the game. I honestly enjoyed how relaxing the game is and how this one city on the game provides everything for you to do so that you don't get bored easily. The game itself gave you every reason to try all these cool activities because by doing all these activities, you can earn money, you can finish other people's tasks, and you can also work your dream jobs. And maybe you can also decorate your house. Want to do some good old gardening because you're lazy to go to the grocery store? Just buy some gardening equipment or maybe some seed and then plant it on your backyard. Or maybe you want to sew an elegant kabaya and make your favorite guitar. Just go to the crafting table and make it with the material listed there. Or maybe you download the wrong game and you want to play Fishing Mania instead. Well, they have it all. Or maybe you want to go full on MasterChef and start cooking. Well, just go to the kitchen table and make your favorite kinds of food. And oh my god, why is nobody eating my sushis? The game story is also not bad. It may not be my most deep provoking story that I usually like to play, like for example Silent Hill or maybe Mouthwashing, but the game story is still really, really good. The trouble that we went through on the game as the main character is just like watching telenovela. It's drama. And the art is also just amazing. Each scene that is drawn on this game look like it came straight out of my favorite anime. And the graphic on the game is also just super duper adorable. Alright, so I'm gonna be fangirling for a bit, so if you don't want to get into spoiler territory, you can just skip to here. And okay. So the first moment that I want to talk about is actually from Reza. So if it's not obvious already, my favorite character is Reza in the game. He's super sweet, super cool, super calm. He's also just act nonchalant all the time. And at first I'm kind of like, okay, he's cool, he's distant, we can't really get close to him. But then, so whenever we have a date on the game, you usually have a list of clothes that you can wear, and depending on the clothes that you wear, you can add how much they love the clothes that you wear, if that makes sense. And whenever I try to follow the list, and whenever I come to meet him, oh my god, he acts flustered whenever he saw us. He always just like stay quiet, and then we're like, hey, why are you staying quiet? And then he's gonna say like, wow, you look so different, I almost didn't recognize you. And I'm just gonna yeah, so that's the first moment. And the second moment is from Angga is, oh my god, so he likes cat. The point of the story is just like he likes cat a lot. He adopts cat that we meet on the playground, and he brought us to the water fountain when we start dating. And then he will ask us like, hey, can you open the cat's necklace? There's something that I want to show you. And when you open the necklace, there's like just like 2 words of like, will you marry me, from the 2 cats. And I'm just gonna like, it's so cute, oh my god, I'm gonna die, oh my god. And then the third moment is from Azriel. Azriel is the cutest boy on the game. No words to be explained for that. And so at the start of the story, he argued with us and he tried to make up for the argument, and he brought us to like this cute cafe, and we ordered some dessert, right? We ordered like a cake, if I remember correctly. And we commented, oh yeah, the cake is so pretty, it's so cute. And then he just stared at us and said like, yeah, it's so pretty. It's like, what are you commenting, huh? Are you commenting me or commenting the cake, huh? And so yeah. Look, I'm not gonna say that this game is perfect. Absolutely not. This game is still flawed in a few of its things, and one of it is voice acting.
Nama saya Azriel. Kamu siapa? Senyum dong. Kan udah gak sakit.
Yes, there's voice acting here, and it is a little bit stiff, but it is normal for an Indonesian media, so I don't really blame them. And there's a few bugs here and there, even if not to the point of you not being able to progress through the story. So most of the time, if there's bugs that happen to me, I usually just logged in and logged out of the game. But even if it's a flawed game, it's good. Really, really good. The flaws on the game doesn't change how you can definitely see how much passion is put onto this game. Like, even the voice acting that I mentioned earlier that is a little bit stiff is still something that I can appreciate. Like, no other Indonesian game has yet to put a voice acting that is this stiff on the game, and I just really appreciate it. And I'm sure anyone can enjoy a game that is being made with so much love from the creator, where each scene or each thing that is on the game is made sure to be up to their own standard. And I just enjoyed so much. Why can't Indonesia release more game with so much passion like this one? For comparison, there's this game called Ojol the Game, a game that went viral for a bit in Indonesia, especially in the teenager community. The game is about ojek that delivers stuff to people and also giving a people a ride anywhere. But the game is bland. You are forced to do this task of giving a people a ride here and there, and sometimes maybe updating your motorcycle or helmet to a different color, but other than that, there's nothing else to do on the game. Even I only played the game to watch my friend's reaction, no less. You can't really do anything else on the game, and heck, even the customer doesn't really say anything to you, and it's just really weird to me. And the game just seems like a quick cash grab of a game that are only meant to get virals and meant to get some quick money. Cisini doesn't really do that. They put so much heart to even the conversation of every citizen on the city. Heck, there's even a conversation for kids that are playing close to the pond about some dumb dad jokes. The art is made so amazingly, so strikingly sonic. Like, it's not that I want to say bad things about other Indonesian game developer, but I just wanted to be a patriotic girl who enjoys playing the product of anak bangsa. And I'm sure if we have amazing games that are made with so much passion and love, other Indonesian will appreciate what Indonesian made. And if Ikan Asin Production can make a game that look like this and have all these, then why can't other Indonesian game pour heart and soul into their own game instead of making a quick cash grab of a game? And oh yeah, by the way, I rate this game an 8 out of 10 because this game is amazing. And I recommend this for those who like dating game and just chill game in general that doesn't have a hard gameplay and just want to have a chill time. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, that is all for the video. Thank you for watching me rambling nonstop about a game that you probably never even heard of. But hey, thanks to me, I guess. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you for my brother who is recording this. I hope his dad is okay. He has been recording nonstop for 2 weeks. So yeah, that is all for the video. Bye. Gameplay and just want to have a chill